a woman who can dress sexy. We all like sexy women. I see Trey even saying, "Oh, y'all wives better be all bundled up." No. Being sexy without being trashy is an art form.
It is.
Women used to know how to do that very well. Now they literally see, because Gabrielle Union did it and Taraji P did it, had the ass cheeks out. They'll just fly to the trashy side because it's easy. So we love the women who still understand that art form.
Okay,
So I will not try to change a woman who is literally leaving mystery. That's really what it's about. You don't have to wear the whole tube top. You can have it over the side, right? Like there are women who know how to do this elegant. You maintain an elegant look. It is sexy. It can accentuate all of your curves, but it's right there on the cusp, but you can never say she wasn't classy about it. Women
exactly. That's how I dress.
You don't know, and really, we're telling you. You know, I'm your bro. I'm trying to tell you straight up. You don't know how your man is gonna feel. You don't know. You don't. Like I said, when you love a woman, you put up with a lot, especially if it's in private. Most men, I can attest, will let your woman get away with a lot because she's not destroying the perception of the dominance you have over your home. The second she starts to do that, and that perception deteriorates because you're embarrassing him publicly, it's going to hurt his ego, and then you're going to start to have problems.
But that's all you have to do is have conversations. My man, wait. You're trying to get your big bro in me, right? So I'm trying to give you the truth. I had that problem with my ex-husband. He hated everything I wore. He verbalized that all the time. From the time he met me, he thought it was cute. But once we got together, he wanted me to start changing my clothes. Once we got married, he wanted me to start changing my clothes. He started picking my clothes, right? Mm-hmm. So my fiance, this week, I asked him, I gave him options between a conservative option and a unconservative option for what I should wear just going out with the girls. And he was like, wear the other one because that seems more you than that. And I was like, yeah, but this one is more conservative. And he was like, but you're not conservative. And I was like, well, yeah. And he was like, I like who you are. He was like, I want you for who you are. So I'm saying some people like that type of energy. Some people don't. My ex-husband, he hated it. My fiance loves it. So you can't just make it seem like, oh, he's gonna eventually get tired of it and blah 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 blah. Like eventually, I'm not gonna look so damn good in it.
Shout out to your ex-husband for having a fucking backbone.
But didn't you just say your ex-husband liked it at first?
Wear the modest one and it was cute. I would have wore it and been happy.
Did he say that, Sweeney? Sweeney?
Yo, the fact that he fixed his mouth.
Hold on.
My bad, Sweeney. Go ahead. What?
Didn't you say that your ex-husband was okay with it at first, and then when y'all got married, that's when he tried to change the way you dressed?
No, I said when we got together, like started dating, he started trying to change what I wore. When he met me, he saw what I was wearing. He saw me every time, but once we started dating, he started trying to change how I dressed. So I was like, okay, I'll change every once in a while. Then when we were married, he started trying to buy what I wore.
I will say this though. Sometimes it happens in different stages in life. I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes a guy would do it immediately. Sometimes a dude would only do it if y'all in a relationship. Sometimes a guy will wait till y'all married before he tries to change the way you dress. It happens in stages, but Trigger Mike is right. At some point,
you're saying every man.
I'm gonna say from the majority of men that I've spoken to, and I've talked to a lot of them. At some point, they all look at their wives and be like, "Hey, look, do you really have to wear that?" But
you're talking about when they old. I'm not gonna be wearing
no.
Age is no guarantee of maturity.
It's when the dynamic of the relationship changes.
And not even your situation. I don't want to use fantasy situation in this because I don't know it. But what I've noticed in modern times, when the man feels lucky to have the woman, like let's say he a 4 and she a 8, or so he will put up with a lot of that. He will say, I don't care about a lot. You do you, baby, and all that type of stuff. And of course, as men gain value as they get older, and then eventually he either get up there in income. Women start looking at him. He's gonna look at you like, hey man, why don't you put something on? now he feels like he has the machismo to say more to you. He's gonna do that.
You know,
I'm trying to help you.
I would say this. And that's
every man on this panel. Y'all are saying that all men. Y'all are saying that all of you guys, if you're dating a woman or you meet a woman that dressed not even with her booty cheeks out, but I'll use the word provocative or sexy. It can be classy, sexy. You're saying that once you get married and move further along in life, that you're gonna want to turn that classy, sexy into conservative.
It's not even.
I think that's a horrible idea. I think for real, you should just choose a woman who already dresses like you like.
Well, that's not the question she asked.
That's not what she asked. That's not what she asked. I think I know what you asked. Let me try to answer it. A woman who can dress sexy. We all like sexy women. I see Trey even saying, "Oh, y'all wives better be all bundled up." No. Being sexy without being trashy is an art form.
It is.
Women used to know how to do that very well. Now they literally see, because Gabrielle Union did it and Taraji P did it, had the ass cheeks out. They'll just fly to the trashy side because it's easy. So we love the women who still understand that art form.
Okay,
so I will not try to change a woman who is literally leaving mystery. That's really what it's about. You don't have to wear the whole tube top. You can have it over the side, right? Like there are women who know how to do this elegant. You maintain an elegant look. It is sexy. It can accentuate all of your curves, but it's right there on the cusp, but you can never say she wasn't classy about it. Women
exactly. That's how I dress. My ex-husband hated that.
Kiki Palmer. That was not Kiki Palmer. She went
Thank
Kiki Palmer say this.
There's a range in between classy, sexy.
You want to know what's crazy?
Once you start seeing a lot of skin.
You know what I know is crazy? Take Kiki's backside and make it a whole gown, like to the bottom. It'd have been fine. It'd have been fine.
It's the fact that she was highlighting the ass. That's the problem.
I will say this because she
asked her behavior in the outfit as well.
She asked a really good. She asked a really good question.
Even worse, I feel like.
She asked a really good question.
The clothing, though. Oh, what?
She said, "Have any of us guys ever felt like at some point do we expect or do we want our women to not dress as provocative if she was dressing provocative?" And I can speak for myself. There was a girl I was with that. You know what I mean? She may have dressed that way before, but when I got with her, I was like, do you really have to wear that? But I will say this, the proof is in the pudding. How many women have you heard that was in the sex industry or had Instagrams or were sex workers? Immediately tell you when they were in relationships that their relationship fell apart because he didn't like the way that because of the way or the lifestyle that she had. The proof is in the pudding. They tell you right now, porn stars will tell you right now it's hard for them to be in relationships. IG models will tell you right now it's hard for them to be in relationships because they, you know what I mean, because the type of guys that they deal with don't like the fact that they're posting on Instagram provocative photos.
But
OnlyFans models, all of them will tell you, majority of them will tell you, I have a problem being in relationships with men because of this lifestyle that I live.
Sweeney, that's it.
Every man has a different threshold of investment.
Women.
You said what?
So every man
talking about IG models or sex workers.
No,
talking about
just in general. Every man, once a man invests a certain amount into you, he's going to become territorial. Once he's made enough of an investment, whether it's time, resources, whatever, he's going to start to feel like, okay, it is me, and I really don't want this to be for everybody.
And you know what, Casey?
But it's not. You're literally married, right?
Let me give you an anecdote really quick, because this brings me back to somebody saying that you should marry a woman you would not mind your daughter turning into. So I have a daughter, right? So when he said you're a mother, I felt that. When the dude wrote, I felt that. He's like, God damn, I don't know if they have a daughter or a son. Right, I don't want my son seeing his mother that way. I don't want my daughter ever putting that outfit on when she has a man, or at all, really, if I'm being honest. So I think that is what that dude was feeling in that moment that made him step out of his frame, post it publicly when he should have kept it private. But that is the same way women go through changes and their body changes. A man's attitude changes when the woman has a baby.
Y'all see this? Y'all
He
see this
posted
work?
He did.
And you know what happened
He
after he
posted
posted
that.
that? And you know what happened
Yeah.
after he
Yeah, we
posted
know.
that? They went to a gathering
Y'all
together,
see
and he was
this?
on the carpet with her holding the baby.
Y'all see this work?
Still posted this for the world to see. So y'all talking about
Yeah,
what
that's
they
crazy.
want women to turn
Wait,
conservative.
wait.
They
That ain't got-
wait.
that ain't
Let
got
me
nothing-
let me
Wait,
land.
no, let me
Y'all
see what
talking
I was
about
saying,
y'all want
man.
women to turn.
Hold on, no,
let her
because
go.
you
Let her
just
go,
said right there
Dan.
to try to
Let
use
her
that
go.
against him. You just said right there try to use that against him, and he was the one who took it, and she consented to him posting it to his page. Then they went to a gathering where he was on a red carpet with her and the baby in the same outfit. It's not the same, man. Was he holding the
It
baby
is
at
the
the
same
Usher
because that
concert?
outfit was scandalous. Would you want your girl wearing that outfit? Because I
If
don't
I'm
think you
with
would
my
want her wearing
girl,
that
yes.
or the other
Not
one.
when she's out there with her friends who I don't know what the hell they got going on. No.
So listen, let me answer.
So that
Let
conflicts
me
with what
answer
you
her
already
question
said.
before y'all get.
Wait. That conflicts with what you already said because
No,
your
it's not.
argument was you would want your girl. Wait, yes, it is. Your argument was you would want your girl to eventually start being more conservative, not dressing like that.
That wasn't my
Now your
argument, man.
argument
That
is
was
as
his
long as she's with
argument.
you,
That was his argument. It wasn't my argument. I said that he just showed that
consensus
he
on the
posted it
panel.
on his page. He posted it on his page, meaning they both consented to
Y'all
him
see
posting it
this?
on his page.
Y'all see
Then
this work?
they went to the gathering together. Because if you go and look at her page, you'll see the
JR.
next picture shows them at the gathering in the same outfit while he's holding the baby. It's a
I'm not
difference.
saying that they didn't go. I'm not saying that they didn't go somewhere together. The point is, he is encouraging her doing things that you wouldn't want your daughter to do,
Around him.
especially on social
Around
media. No,
him.
on social media.
No,
You're saying, would you
around him.
want your girl to dress like
That's the
this?
point you're trying to forget. That's the point you're trying to ignore, man. Around him. He's not at the Usher concert with her. You can wear all that stuff around me. You know, like when you got a bad chick and y'all about to go out and she want to put on something nice or something scandalous, it's cool if you wear it right now because I'm with you.
Right.
I know ain't
And
no dude's gonna be trying to holler at you while I'm around you. But if I'm not around you and you still feel like you need to wear something to gain attention, matter of fact, real quick, let's talk about gaining attention. Let's say her dude was a baller. Let's say this dude had hella money, and the way that she met him was in the club and he was throwing stacks. And after he get her pregnant, she got to sit at the house, and he said, "I'm about to go out with the girl. I'm about to go out with the guys. We're going to the club. You know, the same club I met you at." And she know he like to throw money. And he's throwing money on Instagram, on females' Instagram, the IGs, and putting it in they drawers and slap them on the face with it, and being nasty with it, disrespectful.
Perfect. Continue.
So wait. That's cool, right? That's cool because they not married, right?
Yes, because that's what she signed up for, right? She
That's
signed
not.
up for a
Oh my
baller
God,
that
you
literally
tripping, bro?
throws
You
money
lying.
on hoes. That's like that's like getting with Drake and expecting him not to go to the strip club and be exactly who he is, Drake. We would not feel sorry for her. Actually, the internet would probably
Yes,
tell her
they
to
would.
shut up and go
Yes,
take
they
care of
would.
your goddamn
Yes, they
baby.
would.
They would call her
Yes,
a
they would.
babe. They would call her
That's cap.
everything but a child
Yes,
of
they
God.
would. No, they
Because
wouldn't. They would dog Drake ass out if he dogged a woman out. Even if and a lot of people could tell her, hey, it's fucking Drake, and people would still dog out Drake. That is not true. Drake will
He'll have
get
to write a
all the
whole nother
smoke.
sad song for her ass.
Drake got all the smoke for putting hot sauce in a goddamn condom trying to protect himself. And you don't think he'd get smoke for cheating on his girl?
No. You're talking about
Y'all
cheating.
done
You're
ran
talking about
Cassie off.
dogging
I
out his
wanted to
girl.
answer her
You're
question.
changing the story. You're
No,
changing
what
the
I'm
story
saying
from
what
it
is that
actually is to something more negative
no,
to
what
make
I'm
it make sense. It won't
no,
make
what I'm
sense.
saying is that what Drake did was literally protecting himself, and they dogged him out for it. So you think the internet wouldn't go after his ass if he was in a committed relationship with a woman and he got caught out there cheating on her? They would not say, "Hey, Drake is who."
That's the problem. You're talking about cheating. That's what I'm saying. You're misunderstanding what I'm
They're not
asking. I'm not
married.
talking about cheating.
I
not
didn't say
married.
cheat. I didn't say cheat.
No,
I
but
said he was
Sweeney's
out
talking
there
about
doing the
cheating.
same thing he was
No,
doing
you
before
use
they had a baby.
Sweeney's talking about cheating.
I'm making an argument. Hold on, Juan, I got you. I'm making that argument because you just said I would make that argument for a woman. Don't you think if a woman got with Drake, who's this dude who got all these women chasing after him, wouldn't people look at that woman and say, you know what you're getting yourself into? The answer is no. Would nobody say that about Drake, about a woman that's dating Drake? They will hold Drake
Sweeney.
ass to the fire.